welcome to another episode of Bite-Sized DMing. Today I'd like to give you a drop-and-go quest to use as a free resource. I will be placing this quest inside the city of Kotoa. For information on that area, you can find out more in last week's video, but feel free to change out the town and or the quest giver with whatever information you'd like to use instead. So, let's get started and go over the module. The party will receive a quest from Kern's main pride, the city minister. He will approach the party in private with a request. As of recent, his assistant, Gail Murdero, a human female, has gone missing. She had just been assigned to investigate a strange noise coming from the old jail. The place has been closed down for about a year now, but recent reports from around the area have elicited complaints of loud noises coming from inside the building. Upon investigating the upper floor, Gail had reported that nothing was unusual, but then she had just one place to check out before finishing up the report. Gail has now been missing for 2 days at this point. Kern has sent guards, but they hit a snag. An area under the prison that was under construction before the facility was shut down has now been overrun with large monsters. One of the guards has been gravely injured and captured by these creatures. Kern is now turning to the party to clear the area and hopefully find his assistant and the guard before anything happens to either of them. This is the entrance where the party will enter the dungeon from. The group will come from the stairs and enter into this main area. The party will find 2 wooden doors to the right leading out into a hallway. Should the party look around, they can find some tools, saws, hammers, and nails, as well as some barrels of tar in the bottom right corner and planks in the top right corner. If players choose to explore the barrels found in the bottom left corner of the room, 2 swarms of bats will fly up from behind the barrels. Players can choose to fight the bats, however they will not attack the party unless attacked first. Leading out from the entrance room, players will walk into the incident area where the attack on the guards happened. The group managed to take out one of the smaller rats, but unfortunately, one of them had gotten separated and dragged off into the sewers to the east during the skirmish. The guards attempted to go another route by the southern way, but were scared off by another group of creatures in that hallway as well. In this room, players can find some more tools, the remains of the rat, a blood stain by the doorway leading eastward, and a box containing 300 nails, as well as a pathway leading south. The northern door to the left has been torn off the hinges. The room ahead has no natural light. However, a perception check, DC 13, can alert the players to the sound of squeaking. The lower door to the left has been closed, but a trap has been installed behind it. Should players choose to open it, they will need to make a DC 11 dexterity saving throw or fall into the trap, taking 2d6 piercing damage as they land in the clamp. A mischief of giant rats have made their nest here in the walls and are very territorial. Due to the work of the skeleton alchemist, they have become diseased. The rats will attempt to attack the group, targeting weaker-looking members of the party by ganging up on them. There is nothing of note inside this room besides the holes in the wall that the rats come out of, and a pile of rope about 50 feet long in the top left corner of the room. However, the rope has been excessively chewed off and is now practically useless. This is one of the unfinished rooms under the sewer that has been abandoned for quite some time. Giant spiders have found their way in and are now setting up a home here. One hides in the hallway ready to join if enough noise from the party is made in either travel, talking, or combat. The spiders will take advantage of the smaller area and attempt to attack from the walls and webs of the ceiling. There is a half-grown tree in the center of the room that has managed to grow to 8 feet in height. Other than that, there are only cobwebs in this room. This room is the second area of the unfinished rooms under the sewers that has been abandoned for quite some time. In here lies the bones of the dead worker that caused the old jail's reconstruction to come to a halt and the new prison to be built. His spirit haunts the area as a wraith who does not remember why they are there. Spiders used to be in this area, but the wraith chased them away. This room also contains an exit to an outside area marked by a trapdoor. The wraith will also summon the help of the skeleton body lying on the floor should it feel threatened. This room was enchanted by the skeleton alchemist and changed into his entrance area. Only the alchemist knows the secret word that will open the doors that are magically locked. Icthantor. The room contains a pit of bubbling ooze and 4 objects on the ground. A chest of 200 gold pieces, an enchanted +1 dagger of flame tongue, the body of the soldier taken hostage, or spellbook containing 4 3-level spells. There's a word scramble puzzle here that spells out the word sacrifice. This should imply to the party that one of the objects in this room must be sacrificed into the bubbling ooze in order for the door to open. The party can also note the blood trail leading further off into the dungeon, into the final chamber. This is the final room in the sewer. In here, the party can find the skeletal alchemist preparing a ritual chamber the group must stop. The alchemist is attempting to recover his fleshly form once again after a curse had been wrought upon him for tampering with high-level magics. He has 4 crawling hands that serve him, 3 of which usually lay around and wait in the corners of the room by the lanterns holding on to them. 1 is always by the alchemist's side, helping prepare spells and recipes. The skeletal alchemist also wields several magical items that it will use against the party if in combat. Gail Mudderow has been stuck onto a giant web and is forced to sit there desperately trying to escape her fate. She currently remains unharmed, as the blood on the floor is from the guard that had attempted to previously save her. Once the skeletal alchemist has been defeated, the party can rescue Gail, returning her to the office where she is welcomed warmly by the minister. As thanks, he offers you a 4-bedroom home in the Hilltop District. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. You can find the module and all the information relating to this quest down below in the description. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.